Yo, I just love to bung my boost, you know, where you put a pretzel stick down your urethra and like scrape it in and out. Hey everybody, Matthew Rex here, and what you just saw right there is a little glimpse of what's up in store, so, you know, seems pretty funny, right? But actually what I wanted to say is that you guys should get this video to 10 likes or more, because I want to give Alex the motivation to start his own YouTube channel. Plus, that way he doesn't have an excuse to get out of it. So you guys should definitely get this to 10 likes. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another podcast. I'm the moderator, Alex.
Wow, you actually sound enthusiastic.
Oh, yeah. Oof. I'm running on sugar.
Depression?
No, yeah.
And I'm the main man of this channel, you know, Matthew Rex.
I never said my name, but I'm the moderator. I'm Alex. I am a part of 7 Minute Mayhem. You guys should watch it. It's funny.
You don't watch it, I'll fucking kill you.
Alright, who are our two lovely guests?
I'm Alex. I help Matthew a lot with, you know, all sorts of discussions. I'm his school friend, his nerd partner, so to speak.
I'm Diego. I'm the illegal immigrant in this group.
Okay. Today's topic, we literally came up with nothing, but we're gonna start off by talking about movies. What was your favorite movie as a child?
Oh, child.
Oh, I think I have one.
Is it appropriate to say super bad?
No, stop. No. Anyways, you were saying
Dirty Grandma.
I like white chicks personally.
That one movie my dad had that had 3 X's. No, my favorite childhood movie was actually, you know, it's gonna sound really basic, but it's Jurassic Park 3. And Jurassic Park 3 is surprising too, because everybody says, dude, that's a disgrace into the Jurassic Park series, but I actually really liked it.
I've never watched a Jurassic Park movie, so
Except one.
yeah, except the newest one that came out. Other than that, nah.
Yeah, you're a disgrace.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite movie?
Winnie Pooh.
Oh, dude, I loved Winnie the Pooh when I was a kid.
Which one, Piglet?
No, it was. I think Finding Christopher. No, I think it was in like a cartoon form.
Have you seen the new one?
No,
Christopher Robbins?
it was Finding Christopher Rob. Yeah, I think it was that.
Did he go to like school?
That's the newest
Yeah,
one.
he went to
That's-
school.
that's-
Oh, like school, but they spelled it skull.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's the movie. I watched that too. I fucking love that movie.
Dude,
I think
love
it's
that
called
movie.
I think it is called Searching for Christopher. It's like The Adventure to School, but they spelled it wrong, so it spells skull.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
Gosh,
the best.
That's like dark. That's like dark stuff.
Literally-
I mean, you think it's dark, but really, I mean, there's theories everywhere saying that Christopher Robin has autism. So I mean, it's not that dark.
I mean,
Okay,
he's
the
talking to, like, animals,
yeah,
so.
the principle of the movie is that Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robin are having like a good time together, and then Christopher Robin says to Winnie the Pooh, "I'm not going to be here for too long. I'm going someplace."
That's pretty much the new movie.
Then they go.
came out.
Then they go the next day. Winnie the Pooh wakes up and is like, "It's time to have fun with Christopher Robin again." But then he trips over like a little pot of honey with like a letter attached to it, and he got excited over the honey. So when he grabbed the honey, there was a letter attached to it, and he covered it in honey, so he couldn't read it.
Oh.
So he went to the owl to decipher it, and the fucking stupid owl translated it. He's like, "Help! Look for me. I'm at." It's supposed to say school, but it was spelled skull. So, look for me at skull. And they're like, whoa! But what the letter actually said was like, don't look for me, don't be worried, I'll be back, I'm only at school. But it said, help, look for me, I'm at skull. So then there was this giant adventure going to like not horror places, scary places. They went through a forest, like a spoopy forest, and they went through a field.
Spooky.
They went through a thorn forest, wasn't it? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a thorn forest.
What about you, Alex? What's your?
I mean, the two favorite movies are pretty much on my counter over there. It either has to be Pacific Rim or Star Wars.
We're talking about his childhood.
Childhood. It has to be Star Wars. You know, I've grown up with Star Wars. I remember I was like 3-4 years old when I saw the first Star Wars episode. I was really interested. There was one part. Oh my
Is that a
God.
dude?
Don't.
He's showing us a meme.
It is not a trap.
It's a famous cosplayer.
Oh. Anyway, continue.
Okay, so thank God we don't have to censor that. But yeah, I remember watching the first Star Wars movie, and I was so interested in one little part, just one little part from the first movie, which was the pod race.
Why do you want to bang his sister? Wait, what?
I don't get the Star Wars movies at all.
I've never watched them.
You
but
haven't
I
seen
want to.
You haven't seen
I've
the
only
first
seen one, but that was because I was on a date and then to go
one. Solo was eh.
Solo was trash.
Solo was eh.
Like, no one asked for Solo.
I mean, it was a good adaptation. Like, okay, yeah, like we found out why Solo is seer and everything like that.
But even that, bro, like more controversy started up. Like the petition to make Han Solo bi. There was a petition to make Han Solo and Lando bi.
I mean, he's dead now, so
they're both dead.
Dab, dab, dab.
Speaking of dead, y'all want to talk about
I'm dead inside.
Shut up, bro.
Stanley?
No, my heart is not ready.
Y'all want to talk about Stanley?
No, my heart is not ready.
I am so sorry, guys. He is literally on the floor.
Nope.
I like this. I like this cosplayer because she did Zelda.
Bro.
Oh my god.
She did Zelda.
Is that an ass?
What?
If you guys don't know what cosplayer I'm talking about, she's a very popular cosplayer in the cosplay community. Her name is Jessica Nigri. I'm being dead serious. That's her name. Her name is Jessica Nigri.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I said?
Okay, it's Nigri.
You said it.
You guys are dumb. It's Jessica Nigri.
Bro, she has perfectly white skin, bro.
This is going censored.
Wait. Did she want to be Tracer?
No. I hate that meme. I fucking hate that meme.
I want to be Winston.
I guess I'll be Genji.
I'm already Genji.
I'll just be McCree.
I'm already Disney. Oh, is that Wario?
Yeah. She's the most meme lord of people. She's she's the funniest and like it loves memes.
Oh, I thought this was Markiplier for a bit.
She loves memes and it's funny because she's like very attractive but also loves memes and it's fucking hilarious. She has a YouTube channel, but she's not on it.
Dude, she made
Actually, on my bucket, I actually have it on my bucket list to at least cosplay once.
I really do want to cosplay. Actually, that could be our next that could be our next question. What do you guys want to cosplay?
If you guys were to cosplay, what would you cosplay?
Ooh, I've never actually said that. What about you, Alex?
Personally, I have no fucking clue.
roleplay?
I really would expect you to say, I know it, Link.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. Nah, I want to cosplay someone cool. Hey, you're right. Let's do Link. No, I'm kidding.
What about you, Diego? You know what cosplaying is, right?
Yeah, but I don't dig it.
But I mean,
unless it's roleplay.
Yeah, unless it's roleplay, you know.
If you could cosplay anybody, just anybody, like anybody in any fictional universe, it could even be freaking Dragon Ball. If
Actually,
you
I would
could
cosplay a girl.
Oh.
I don't know. Fucking oh yeah. Last podcast. You guys want to see it? You can be a link in the description. Last podcast, I was talking about my very first game, and I found out what it was. I think it was King of Fighters.
King of Fighters. That sounds so familiar.
I know. Is it?
Wait, so you want to be Lara Croft? You know, because in the games they actually doubled her boob size on accident.
Of course. It was King of Fighters
Oh, yeah, I
99.
remember that.
King of Fighters 99 was the first game I ever played.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And was it like a fighting game?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a fighting game. It's like Street Fighter, but it's not.
I played a racing.
It's like a.
I played a racing game.
I played.
Yeah,
Need for Speed was my first.
It was on the PS.
Really?
Need for Speed Most Wanted was my first on the GameCube.
Oh no, that was like early 2002, early 2003.
I was born in 2002
That's the
and I
point.
loved it.
I was born in 2001.
So when you came out of the womb,
No, like a few months after.
He's like a tiny child, just like with his little.
not
baby
even
hands.
taking his first steps anymore, just like.
I remember
when you already know how to play the game, so you just go through the tutorial with ease.
The analog stick is just the palm of his hand.
I remember like me and my brother, we would always fight when we would play Madden. Like we would verse.
It's made it.
Oh, it made it? No, you liar!
No, is it made it or Madden?
It's Madden.
It's Madden.
We were playing
I always told
Madden.
it made it.
It's super confusing. I never understood why I would.
Continue with the story, Diego.
Oh yeah. So I was playing Madden with my brother, and he would lose. I would scream and rage. I would turn off and like hit the PS, like sincerely, and then we would just, and in my mom would just like whoop my ass after. That'd be the funniest shit ever.
Ooh. I'm pretty sure all of you have a game that you're really good at. I hope so, at least. But what was the game you were really good at that you could easily like speed through?
Call of Duty.
Speed through?
Doom.
So Matthew's Doom. What about you?
Well, I'm talking about 2016. The old Doom, I'm still...
Oh. Star Fox. I could go through that every single day with ease. Like, I would literally make personal bests every single time I would play. Like, the average points you could get in, like, normal Star Fox 64 was, like, 900. I would always get 1,300 every single game.
Oh, yeah, actually, another one would be, Donkey Kong Country Returns. That one, I managed to finish the entire game from Minnesota to California one time on a road trip.
Oh, damn. How long is the trip?
Huh? That's, well, I mean, usually it's a 2-hour trip, but since my family's stubborn, like, we ain't stopping for shit.
2-hour trip?
No, I mean, 2 days. 2 days.
Yeah, how fast was that car? Okay, you guys ready? Yeah, alright, here we go.
What about you, Diego?
Call of Duty.
Which one?
Black Ops 2.
Oh, okay, yeah, you
That's
good
like modern.
shit,
That's
good
like
shit.
modern day.
I don't care, bro. I only love that game, but like another game that would be like very great at would be Need for Speed. Most Wanted. That's like the best game ever.
The game I could speedrun is Super Mario Sunshine.
You're
Oh,
that one.
Really? Super Mario Sunshine? Like,
Yeah, I can speedrun the game.
I've gone through so many tutorials, and I literally cannot get through the secret missions.
Really?
Yes.
I can speedrun that game fast. I'm speedrunning it now. I
Like-
literally played it for 3 hours
Like
straight. I'm already
literally, I would have to go through tutorial after tutorial on how to do the secret missions. You know, the secret of the tower, the secret of the leaky river. Like, oh my god, this is like so annoying.
Dude, I fucking hate the secret missions in Super Mario Sunshine, but I know what I'm doing. But it's just like the execution is terrible.
Exactly. And so, like, when I go back, the only missions that I haven't completed was the secret missions. And if I don't get 50 stars, I don't get to finish the game.
Exactly. Literally, without the secret missions, you can't complete the game because you have to get like
I think you have to get like 52.
certain amount. But for me, I don't like go from like to level. I like go from one level, complete it until like 7 stages because that's when you get to Dark Mario. And when you chase him, that's usually like the end of the game, and then the rest is bonus. Let's usually do that, then move on, and then keep going until I finish all the levels, and then I complete the game.
Are you talking about like Mario?
Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh, Super
You've
Mario.
I only
That's because,
completed
some Super Mario 3D Land. You also need like a specific amount of coins to unlock boss levels, and if you don't have the specific amount of coins, you have to go back, get the star coins, and then go back and get the.
Yeah, that was pretty much how Super Mario Sunshine worked. You had to complete the level and get the star in order to advance.
I've always hated doing that, like going back to each level and just getting stars.
Yeah, dude,
I
was
was
a pain in the ass.
pain in the ass. Yeah.
Doom. So I've managed to complete. The game is about if you play it like normally and everything, it's usually around 6 hours. While I haven't beaten the fastest speedrun ever in history for Doom, the fastest speedrun is I think 20-something minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
And that was just Jesus. And the fastest I've ever finished it was an hour and a half.
Dang.
And that's mostly because what's it called? So no, not an hour and a half. Maybe almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. And that was on the Xbox. So take that, computers. Okay, but anyway. That was on the Xbox. But I managed. So I managed to complete the speedrun in Don't Hurt Me, I'm Too Young, Hurt Me Plenty, and the other mode, I forgot what it was. I haven't completed it in Nightmare mode, which I'm really pissed about, because Nightmare mode, just one little hit from like the weakest enemy and you're already at half health.
Fucked up. Dude, I tried playing Doom for like a little bit, and I did okay, but it was probably like on a very easy level.
I put you on what's it called? Don't hurt me, I'm too young to die.
Yeah, totally.
Isn't that easy mode?
That's like extremely easy. That game it's one of the games that make fun of you for going on a very low level.
Damn,
Why'd
he
you put me
literally
could've put
made
me on
fun of
normal.
you right there.
Could have put me on normal.
I mean, it's not as bad as Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein, the easiest difficulty is "Can I play, Daddy?" And it's BJ. It's BJ Blazkowicz with like a baby thing and like a pacifier.
Blast.
Really?
Dude, on the podcast.
Oh, dude, get out, bro. Dude, get out.
I swear to God, it smells. I'm beating your ass.
And he leaves.
Get out.
I still haven't smelled anything.
No manches, güey. You know, I thought I would die, like maybe a plane would come into me, or I would get hit by a car. No, I never thought I would die from my friend. What the fuck?
What is this? The gas chambers? God damn it!
I feel like a Jew.
Actually, speaking.
Great, we gotta censor that.
Sorry.
No.
New
Actually, speaking of Jews, I told this to Alex. This one, that I was playing Cards Against Humanity one time, and we were playing it at a campfire and everything. And so one of my friends, she placed the card down and she's like, the card read, "What does heaven need more of?" People said like children or whatever, and I said, "What?" Like when she read out my card, she's like, "What does heaven need more of? Heaven needs more Jews."
For an old religion, Jesus doesn't exist.
I can bet you Hitler's up there, like sipping his coffee. You know that means like.
He's like in hell. He's just like,
Y'all,
You're funny.
y'all too dark.
Get back to work.
"Hi."
I thought immigration was bad, but nah.
Just be like Trump isn't like Hitler.
Jesus, no.
Dude, even
Damn you!
if you were legal, he'd probably bring you. Damn. If he was like Hitler, right?
I smelled.
You're welcome.
Douche.
Dude,
Y'all want to talk about drugs?
No.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't want to get my another video removed.
Yeah, like last time it was we were just being idiots. But another game I'm really good at speedrunning is Ocarina of
I love that game.
Ocarina of Time. And for some reason I just got like a Link Between Worlds, which is a game for the 3DS. And I actually...
Why are you rubbing your nipples? Like, why?
But, like, for some
Oh
reason...
my god, I'm starting to get your laugh.
I played for, like, 3 hours, and I'm already, like, halfway through the game, and I'm like, how the fuck? So I feel like if I played it again, I would be able to beat my high score.
Yo, you know what game I cannot speedrun?
What?
Minecraft.
I don't think you can ever speedrun.
Okay, I want...
Minecraft.
No, actually you could.
You could.
Someone holds the record for speedrunning and finishing it. So finishing the game is how far you can go to defeat the Ender Dragon, right? That's finishing the game. The person who holds the record is, I think, 20 seconds.
What?
20
You're fucking lying.
I'm not lying.
20 seconds to defeat a damn Ender Dragon?
How the fuck?
And no, how to get there in the first place.
How to get
No, defeat the Ender Dragon. You know when you defeat the Ender Dragon, you go in and everything. That's
Yeah.
pretty much where you finish the game. No, the question is, he loaded up the world. The person loaded up the world and immediately, just 20 seconds later. No, wait, it was a minute.
Yeah,
I
that
was going to
seems
say 20 seconds.
No, a minute. Never mind. It was a minute. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Because like, how could you?
No, a
find-
minute. It was like a
Did he
minute.
spawn right next to one?
It was
Yeah,
a minute and 30 seconds. It's
That's
a
what
minute.
I'm
I'll show you
saying.
guys
He would
later.
have to spawn right next to the portal.
Not only that, the portal also needs the Ender Pearls.
Yeah, the Ender Pearls.
Fucking liar.
I mean, the
How
Ender.
the?
No, someone actually finished the game. Look,
How's that?
hand me your phone. Hand me your phone.
I don't have service.
Hand me your phone.
There's no
broke.
service down here.
Hand me your phone. I can still get service.
Alright, there.
Use my phone. It's powerful, bitch.
While he looks...
Damn you!
while he looks at...
Man, what is this galaxy? No.
I swear to God, I haven't even organized everything yet. Dude, there's still some pictures that I do not want people to see.
Anyway, you guys talk about something while I
Damn,
look
so you
this
let
up.
him see, but you don't let me see?
I showed you a while ago.
He never.
He
showed-
said he would allow me to see, but you know I kind of low key have.
More respect for him.
She's my Maddie.
I'm a douche.
Yeah, I don't want to see. Because
I mean, she has no problem with it either.
I know. I'm
One, because
open about it, and I was like, I find it weird, but okay.
I don't want to see it. One, because I don't want to, and two, I respect you too much that I'm not. I will never do it.
I'm not willing to show you.
Y'all my brothers. I'll show you anything.
And you have to, because I showed you. No, I'm kidding. I don't care.
No, I'll have to.
Come on.
I got you.
I don't got nudes at this point, so I can't show you anything.
I don't got anything. So.
Alright. Did you guys ever have handheld councils? Handheld councils.
Yeah.
Bitch, it's a DS.
I got
Wait,
a
did you just say handheld consoles?
Consoles.
You said consoles.
I said consoles? Shut up! I don't know how to English.
Or Spanish. No, just,
Yeah, you're right about that one. I don't know how to Spanish do.
I'm just playing.
A PSP.
Yeah. The world's fastest speedrun to finish Minecraft is 95 seconds.
Wow.
Fuck.
How do you do that?
Can we watch the
That's
video?
impressive. Later.
Later.
Did you ever have a handheld console? I almost said console.
A Nintendo DSi.
Mine was a PSP that only lasted like a week.
Oh my
Why?
god, I loved PSPs.
Because I was playing it so consistently that apparently the CD the CD reader, like the thing you use to like read the CDs, like the little chips, it basically got fried.
What the fuck?
I swear I have my PSP somewhere in a box. But I remember yeah, I used to watch all my movies on the PSP. I used to play a bunch of games.
Oh yeah,
everything.
you could watch movies.
And
on
also,
PSP.
I one time saw this meme that actually this goes for anybody. If you remember and have played a PSP, you deserve the Veterans Pack. At any store, you get the Veterans discount anything because that is a true veteran. A veteran.
A veteran is a person that came back from war. Don't you mean a senior discount?
Veteran.
I had a Game Boy Advance.
The Game Boy Color Advance.
The Game Boy Color Advance? Is that what it's called?
I've actually never had a Game Boy.
Really?
Yeah, I had a Nokia.
Dude, they're fun. I had Super Mario 2. I had like Sonic DX, which is where I got my crush from Amy. Link in the description for the last podcast. I'm really good at these.
Yeah, you really are.
You watch too much video.
I know. I have no idea.
Yeah, link in the description, guys.
By the way, if this video gets around 5 or 10 likes, Alex should start his own podcast channel.
Ah, shit. Well, great.
Uncensored content.
No, dude, my shit's gonna get like taken down quickly.
You're probably gonna do most of it with your girlfriend, anyways.
I don't know, maybe.
Unless he invites me because I'm his closest friend.
Yeah, he literally lives next to me.
Oh boy.
I mean, I'm pretty far, but I'll be down.
He's like, I'll still go.
I mean, I live like a couple miles away.
Don't you guys just hate those people that on December 31st, 11:59 p.m. they say, "See you next year."
That's what they do after Halloween. They're like, Halloween, then it turns to November 1st. Merry Christmas!
All I want
For Christmas
stop yelling.
is
We're
you.
too loud. We need to stop yelling.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
¿Qué chingados están haciendo?
but I hate people who skip Thanksgiving.
I know, right?
I hate people who skips Thanksgiving. Like,
I mean, I don't even celebrate Thanksgiving, but I still don't want to skip it.
no, okay. Here's the reason why here's my vision of Thanksgiving. I hate the holiday. The reason why we celebrate it because it's just the exploitation of the natives.
Oh yeah.
I live here. That's pretty much what we're celebrating.
That
The
literally
exploitation.
they told me that yesterday.
But what I love about the holiday is it's specifically a holiday to stuff your face.
And also
with food.
And also Black Friday.
Yeah, that too.
Yes,
Which is another holiday celebrated because of
America.
because of the what was it the thing the market crash. There we go.
Oh,
I think the running joke of like Black Friday is that normally on a normal day that's not Black Friday, there'd be like something that's like $400, and people were like, nah, I won't buy it. Then on Black Friday they say like, it's $400. It originally was $500, but it's $400 now. Oh my god, I want it. Sorry about that little break. We had an interruption by
Cole. Anyway,
anyways, we finally aren't idiots and we come up with an idea.
on last minute because we were watching something.
It's about the Purge. What would you do in the Purge? Alright, you go first.
Alex! I don't want to seem like a deranged psychopath. You go.
Well, since the movies don't depict what humans really want, and they only depict them as insane psychopaths, I would really. Well, first of all, sure, I would go around and kill people, but from a distance. Sure, why not? But also, I would literally try to, rob some stores, see how much money I could get.
So you get that Nintendo Switch,
That's what I was gonna say.
Steal that Nintendo Switch bundle.
Diego, what would you actually do?
He'll be one of those
There's
defenseless.
an immigrant.
Oh, no.
He'll be one of those defenseless victims who's just looking out on the purge and saying, "What has our country resort to? Open up!"
No, I would go to Guadalajara.
Why?
Just stay there and get my narco friends. No,
My narco friends and goes, you wanna say, "Eh, compa."
No, I don't know, honestly. I would just be like, I don't know.
I would try to steal, but if there's a bunch of people who are like out on a murderous rampage, then I'm just gonna try to barricade myself in my house.
Dude, I might just I'm gonna go to.
See, I'm gonna join the killing. No, okay. And here's actually something I wanted to talk about though about the purge. Like, if you think about it, every single one of us have mentioned something about murder, and that's a really interesting point because that what Alex just said is since they just depict us humans as deranged psychopaths, yet you just did it. You had just talked about murder, and that's the purge, and that's what I like to call the purge theory. That no matter what, down to the roots of humanity, we all resort to murder.
Yes.
I mean, the purge is all about any crime is legal, yet we all resort to murder. Why?
I said stealing.
Dude, I'm scared. I understand.
I mean, like, it just comes down to the fact that, it's survival of the fittest,
And probably just human nature. We're all psychopaths on the inside.
Human nature is all about gaining more. We want more, and what are we gonna do?
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, what are we gonna do to get more?
We're all psychopaths. Some of us are just better at hiding it than others.
Man, I just.
Yeah. Me.
Like,
All right.
what would you want to do? Stay in your home, be safe, and have
have
nothing,
Or
go
have fun.
go out on the street, kill some people, and get $100.
I'd probably just steal.
Yo, why $100?
What is money worth during the purge? Nothing, basically.
Nothing.
Until like we're back to reality, and then you feel bad about whoever you killed.
And plus
I'm
all
sure
the money
if
that
you were
you
to
waste
do
to
it every
prepare for the
single year,
purge.
I don't think you would.
You probably get numb to it if you did it every year. I feel like if the purge was introduced first to America, people would not know what to do. Some people would like go batshit crazy and like cause a riot or like steal some shit, but other people would just be scared and like not know what to do. Like, can I really do this?
You've seen the movies.
I think if the United States were to resort to the purge, the first purge will only be about stealing and staying at home. Then, after a couple more purges, then it will
Murder
add
would
in
start.
murder.
Man, I just want the second coming to come.
What is that?
Jesus comes.
Oh.
Of course you.
Imagine Jesus comes in the middle of a purge. My children. Yo, that's that Jesus. All right, go get the hammer, boys.
And right there was the Yoshi sound.
Oh yeah, because you said the N-word. Bitch. No, but seriously, I feel like people would be so confused and be like, can I really steal something? And then like when they do it, they're like, the adrenaline. Oh my god.
But I mean, eventually we're all going to resort to it or resort to murder, murdering our own people. Because I mean, by the year 2050, we're going to be 90 billion people, and there's not enough resources to do it. So we're going to resort to population control.
Wait,
God damn it, Chinese.
By 2050, we're going to be 9 billion, not 90.
See,
God damn it, Chinese.
We should do what Japan does. Only have one kid.
That's
China.
And it didn't work either way.
It didn't work either. No.
Why?
It's still the biggest country in the world.
I find have no kids, have incest.
But anyways, this is oh my god,
That makes it worse.
Oh,
that's where we come out with like kids looking all deformed. Yeah. Anyways, that was it for
Really?
podcast.
Damn,
Yeah.
that was short.
Dude, I'm scared of life now.
Anyways, I was the main host, dab of this. Where I'm gonna be uploading, anyways.
Yeah. I'm the moderator, and I want to be Tracer.
Stop! I'm getting annoyed.
I'm just a random guy. I will rather be Winston.
What about Widowmaker?
I'm Dora's cousin.
And I will forever say this: Corey in the House is my favorite anime.
Nah.